Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Yukon Huskies. Take it away, broadcast team.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Got his man in the middle.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down. Just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Right on the money. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
The Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Looking to throw on first down. Touchdown, Miami!
Where the hell was you diving?
They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
I'm about to say, line that one, no 10 plays.
On a 12-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Lewis wants to pass. Throwing right. Got the tight end outside. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play.
There he goes. Running into the open space. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
No, you can't do that.
It away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
This defense didn't hang its head. They've stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. Just keep slinging it.
Oh my gosh, why he stopped?
He had a touchdown right in his hand.
I swear I couldn't make him move. I could not make him move. He should have picked that off. That shit was in the air. I could not make him move.
That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to pass, it's Jordan. Finds the tight end. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. They'll give it to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4.
Most efficient.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a 1st down. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks.
Look at him switching like a little hose.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd.
They're trying to put that shit in everything.
So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st.
Nice job by the fullback on that play. Was in pass protection first. He saw he could release out of the backfield, become a viable target for the quarterback, and gains a couple yards.
And the Canes looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're over looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. And
he's gonna score. Touchdown, Canes!
And this offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. A run for the quarterback. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Yeah, get your ass out the air.
I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy.
To the NFL.
He's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles.
That kind of
really
footage out
do a
there.
good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
It's complete to the left.
I was still picking my man
from deep in their own
hype
end,
the
and they're
ball.
out at the 26 with the 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
When you run those routes, those curl routes just like that, those DBs are going to break when you go to throw the football. So you better put that thing on a line, and the QB did there. Put it on a line. Great job, great catch. 1st down.
He'll pull it on the read. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Lewis wants to pass. That's caught. It's Boston.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. Looking to throw on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally
you should have
makes
caught that.
catch
You touched
every
it.
time it's second down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Motion from the wideout. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Stands in and takes the hit. Touchdown, UConn. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points.
How you take a shot like that in the perfect pass? That's crazy.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man,
Got
that
one
should
of them
spark this whole
badges.
team. Like, the comeback is more than on now.
You should have been nervous
they
as
got the
hell.
touchdown. They cut into the
That
lead.
shit was wobbling.
You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Just stay, let it go out of bounds.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Jordan. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got room on the return. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
And
the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's caught. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I think one of the most undervalued assets in good quarterback play is the play action game. Making the run fake honestly and truthfully looking like run. You're fooling the defense, and then you're just making it easier on yourself because you're giving yourself bigger lanes to throw the football into.
And that's a really good job by the defense understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me towards the sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting him on the ground.
One of the hardest things for a quarterback to do is complete passes when they know they're going to get hit. It's about having soft focus around you and a hard focus downfield. Beautiful job by the QB.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. That pass is incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 3rd and long. Trying play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
This will likely be the last play of the half. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Hurricane. And they take it in for 6 more points.
What a huge play. And that just goes to show you, man, when this guy is covered.
Hell yeah, shit. Nigga made that shit, though.
I think everybody knows
all that matters, the result.
Still, they can't stop him from hauling it in the end zone, giving his team the lead on the last play of the first half.
That would throw out of desperation, dog. I ain't even gonna front. I would have never normally throw that. Too much to go wrong.
They're lined up and ready to kick
but I seen you had your ass beat. So I tossed it. That shit could go either way.
Field it and bring it back. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Lewis to throw. They're setting up the screen. Turning it on.
Good shit, good shit.
The 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
It's so important to start the second half with a lot of momentum.
That cut inside,
shot play early. The quarterback dialed in, finds the open target, throws a strike. Nice way to build some confidence early here in the second half.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10.
Give me that. Oh, that should have been me, dog.
The pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. So the decision has been made, and the coach will.
Damn, I should have picked that off. Up. Don't get plays like that too often. Served it up on a platter for me.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
What was that?
The snap sets up to throw.
What was that? You heard it?
Fires deep on the run. It's caught. And he was
You heard that? What was that?
Stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Offenses love the
that shit threw me off, man.
Through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh.
How come you didn't try to wake her up?
Caught behind the line. It's Boston. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. No huddle offense to the line.
Well, you know the rules are, Janelle. You got to be up and do your chore before 10:30.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He makes the
kill
tackle
his
at
ass.
the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down.
But you can't say enough about how good this defense has done slowing down one of the top 5 backs statistically in the entire country. Nowhere for him to go. We're in the 3rd quarter, but just remember, it only takes one. This guy is a home run waiting to happen, and because of that, the offense is going to keep giving him the ball.
Motion from the back. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, UConn.
The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Lewis wants to pass. Fires to the right. He makes a grab.
I thought I had that.
Touchdown,
Oh, good pass.
And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Number 12.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
I swore I had that
scoring
shit.
drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23.
21.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board.
Yeah, no complaining.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This offense will find different ways to get their backs involved. It's not just tailbacks, but
Them
how
out.
about the fullback there? He makes a catch just for a few yards to help keep this drive going.
Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain.
That's a bang-bang play, 3-step slant. They rep this over and over in practice so they can go out and execute it on game day like that.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Find space on the right. Brought down to the 45 after a 15-yard pickup.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right,
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Miami.
Them boys.
And 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Them
I
boys.
love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front. Just
I
to
ain't
get
been running the ball this
carrier an
game.
opportunity
Practice kept.
in the second level of the defense, and then at that point it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he
Got
made
great
the extra
conditioning.
point without problem. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Leaves it with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They'll mark him out of bounds short of the 40 at the 37-yard line, but a big-time pickup on the ground.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle. And you can see he just does a great job breaking tackles, breaking tackles. He does this consistently. That's why he's really hard to stop at the running back spot.
Lewis to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Boston.
Okay.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. UConn quick to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Gain of 38.
Good catch. Damn.
This UConn offense really has it going. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
That was stupid. Why you do that?
And a massive loss on that play.
And let this be a good lesson to all young running backs out there. You just have to know when the play is over. This isn't high school football anymore. You're not going to be able to make every single guy miss, spin out of every tackle, reverse the field, and go score a touchdown. That doesn't happen at this level. Just get what you can get down, and play the next play.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind of arm he's got. Here's the pressure. Got it in stride inside the 20.
Good shit.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first
That's
and goal.
crazy. Y'all let him come all the way back from
If they
that.
want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Lewis wants to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to slam in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away.
Oh, I thought I picked that.
Lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Deflected near the end zone.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
He'll set up to throw.
Give me that.
The football, and they'll turn it over.
Them boys hit.
The decision to go
Thank
for
you.
it does not pan out.
Hey, you had that, dog. I ain't gonna front. But I did pop your ass, though. So it ain't like it wasn't no contact.
And the ball hits him in the hands, and he just can't bring it in. Man, those are tough. Those are tough to swallow.
Gets a nice surge and crosses.
That was almost a safety, boy. Shit.
After the 3-yard pickup,
And you would have got the ball back.
2nd and 7.
That's the hard.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he gets the
Them
first
boys.
down. Man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little
Them
bit of everything.
boys.
He shows you why he's a really good
I wanna
back.
smoke,
The
bro.
line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99
Hey, tell Johnny to come
yards.
here.
And the way this game's going,
Go downstairs,
with
put some
the
ice in my
lead,
cup.
it's gonna get-
Oh, for sure, bro. You should let that shit go. You never know what will happen. Janelle, get up and go read. Listen to me, please.